Yo, what's good, ThriveBit fam? I'm Andy, and today we're diving into something that's gonna hit home for a lot of you. Ever wake up feeling like you're dragging through quicksand? Your body's sluggish, your brain's in a fog, and you're just not firing on all cylinders? If you're nodding right now, you're not alone. A ton of us, whether you're a startup hustler, a 9-to-5 grinder, or a student cramming for exams, deal with low energy and shaky focus. But here's the real talk. You might be causing this yourself. Not on purpose, but through habits you didn't even know were tanking your vibe. Today, we're breaking down the habits you need to stop right now to boost your energy, improve concentration, and build a growth mindset that'll take you to the next level. This isn't just about feeling better. It's about unlocking your potential and crushing it in life. Stick with me, because we're about to unpack some game-changing productivity hacks and self-improvement strategies. Yo, what's good, ThriveBit fam? Welcome to ThriveBit by Andy, your go-to YouTube podcast for business hacks, personal growth, and the motivation you need to crush it. I'm Andy, and you're not just watching a video, you're investing in your future. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and let's get you leveled up. Why do you feel drained all the time? Let's start with a question. Why do you feel so tired all the time? Maybe your back's aching, your neck's stiff, or you're just not vibing with life. Sound familiar? I had a buddy who came to me and said, "Andy, I'm sleeping 8 hours, chilling on the couch, but I'm still exhausted. What's the deal?" And I bet some of you are thinking the same thing. You're resting, but you're not recharging. Here's the kicker. Resting more can sometimes make you feel worse. Crazy, right? The problem isn't always a lack of rest. It's that you're not using the energy you've got. Your body's like a battery. If you let it sit there, unused, it doesn't stay charged. It starts to lose power. That's why you're drained. You're not spending your energy the right way. To increase energy levels, you've got to move, act, and put that energy to work. This is the first step to overcoming fatigue and feeling alive again. Trust me, this one mindset shift can be a total game changer for your physical and mental clarity. What's the use it or lose it rule? All right, let's talk about a universal rule that applies to your body, your brain, and pretty much every part of your life. Use it or lose it. This isn't just some catchy phrase to slap on a motivational poster. It's a legit principle. If you don't use your muscles, they get weaker. If you don't challenge your brain, it gets foggy. If you don't practice a skill, it fades. Think about it. When's the last time you tried something you used to be good at, like playing a sport or solving a puzzle, and you were like, "Whoa, I'm way worse at this now"? That's the use it or lose it rule in action. This rule is why I'm begging you to stop wasting your energy and talents. Your body and mind are gifts, but they're not like fine china you can just store away. You've got to take them out, use them, and keep them sharp. Otherwise, they'll start to rust. And nobody wants a rusty body or brain, right? By building better habits and using what you've got, you can boost your energy, sharpen your focus, and develop a mindset for success. Let's dive into the habits you need to ditch to make this happen. Are you wasting your physical energy? Let's get real about your body. If you're sitting all day, scrolling on your phone or binge-watching shows, you're probably wasting your physical energy. I'm not saying you're lazy, life's busy and we all get caught up. But when you don't use your body's energy, it doesn't just sit there waiting for you. It piles up, makes you feel heavy, and leaves you sluggish. Ever notice how your energy tanks after a day of doing nothing? That's your body screaming, "Use me!" Here's a quick story. I know a startup founder who was always tired. Back pain, low energy, the works. He thought he needed more sleep, but I told him, "Bro, you're not moving enough." So he started small. 20-minute walks, some light stretching, a bit of gym time. Within a month, he was like, "Andy, I feel like a new person." Why? Because he started using his energy instead of letting it stagnate. To boost physical energy, you don't need to run a marathon. Start with simple productivity hacks. Take a walk, do a quick workout, or even dance to your favorite playlist. Just move. In 1-2 months of consistent effort, you'll notice a huge difference in how energized you feel. Is your brain rusting from underuse? Now, let's talk about your brain. Your mind is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it gets weak. And I'm not talking about scrolling through social media or binge-watching tutorials. I mean really using your brain, thinking critically, solving problems, and tackling challenges. When you avoid mental effort, you start to feel foggy, stuck, or even overwhelmed by simple decisions. That's your brain telling you it's out of practice. I once met a couple, both super smart, one with a PhD, the other a company manager. They could solve complex work problems like it was nothing, but when it came to their family arguments, total deadlock. They'd given up on thinking through their issues, so their communication skills got rusty. The result? Constant fights and frustration. This is what happens when you don't use your problem-solving skills in certain areas of life. Your brain gets lazy, and small problems feel like mountains. To improve concentration and mental clarity, you've got to challenge your brain daily. Try growth mindset tips like journaling about a problem, brainstorming solutions, or even reading a challenging book. For example, if you're a startup founder stuck on a business idea, set aside 15 minutes to brainstorm 10 solutions, no matter how crazy they seem. The more you use your brain, the sharper it gets. Don't let it rust. Why can't you focus for more than 5 minutes? Let's talk about focus, or the lack of it. Ever sit down to work or study and find yourself checking your phone every 5 minutes? I tested this with a group of Gen Z students and young professionals. I gave them a book, not even a tough one, and asked them to read with focus. Most couldn't make it past 3 pages before fidgeting or zoning out. 3 pages. That's a sign their ability to concentrate has been neglected for too long. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Notifications, social media, you name it. But if you don't practice staying focused, your attention span shrinks. It's like a muscle that atrophies. To improve concentration, you need to build better habits. Start small. Try the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of focused work, 5-minute break. Put your phone in another room or set a goal to read 10 pages without stopping. These are simple productivity hacks that train your brain to stay focused longer. Over time, you'll go from a 5-minute attention span to crushing hour-long deep work sessions. How does use it or lose it change your life? Here's where it all comes together. The use it or lose it rule isn't just about your body or brain. It's a life principle. If you don't use your energy, it fades. If you don't challenge your mind, it dulls. If you don't practice focus, it slips away. But the flip side is awesome. The more you use these gifts, the stronger they get. This is one of the best self-improvement strategies out there. Consistent effort builds strength, confidence, and results. Think about it like this. A student who practices coding every day gets better at solving bugs. A founder who tackles tough business problems builds a sharper mindset for success. Even in your personal life, if you work on communication, like that couple I mentioned, you'll turn conflicts into opportunities for growth. The key is to stop avoiding challenges and start using your skills. Every time you do, you're investing in a stronger, more energized, and more focused version of yourself. What's the one habit you need to start today? So, what's the one habit you need to start to boost your energy, focus, and mindset? It's simple. Take action. Stop letting your energy, brain, or focus sit idle. Here's how to start. For energy, commit to 20 minutes of movement daily. Walk, stretch, or hit the gym. It's a life hack for productivity that'll increase energy levels fast. For focus, practice 10 minutes of distraction-free work or reading each day. Use a timer, ditch your phone, and watch your ability to stay focused longer grow. For mindset, journal about one problem in your life, work, relationships, whatever. Write down 3 possible solutions. This builds problem-solving skills and a growth mindset. For life, embrace the use it or lose it rule. Every day ask yourself, what am I not using that I could improve? Then take one small step to use it. Here's a pro tip. Don't try to overhaul everything at once. Pick one area, energy, focus, or mindset, and start small. Consistency is key. In just 1 to 2 months, you'll see a massive shift. You'll feel more energized, your concentration will be sharper, and your mindset will be unstoppable. All right, ThriveBit fam, let's wrap this up. You now know the habits to stop to boost your energy, focus, and mindset. No more wasting your physical energy, letting your brain rust, or losing your focus to distractions. Embrace the use it or lose it rule and start building better habits today. Whether you're a startup founder, a 9-to-5 hustler, or a student aiming for the top, these productivity hacks and growth mindset tips will help you crush it. What's one habit you're going to ditch today to level up? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your crew, and subscribe for more business hacks, personal growth tips, and motivation to keep you thriving. This is Andy with ThriveBit, and I'll catch you in the next one. Let's keep pushing.